I'm Paige, a 25-year-old office worker living by myself. My mom and older brother David live in a small apartment nearby. My mom is a powerful woman who raised us on her own. I love her a lot, but I've always had a hard time getting along with David. So ever since I started living on my own, I don't really visit. But we go out to grab dinner sometimes. His catchphrase is, "I'm an elite working at a big company," but doesn't help out with the household expenses. But recently, he's been going out overnight a lot, so it's easy for me to visit. Then one day, my mom contacted me and said that he was bringing his girlfriend over to meet us. I was excited, thinking that maybe he would finally become independent. When I arrived, they were already there, but no one seemed happy. I wonder what happened. "Hello, I'm Paige, his sister. Nice to meet you." She then just gave me a slight nod while twirling her hair. Can she not talk, or... Well, it's not surprising for him to bring someone like that, though. Then David opened his mouth and said,
"Hey, Grace is very shy, so don't talk to her all at once."
Huh? I just said hi and my name, that's it. She must have a very small capacity.
Now that everyone's here, let's announce our big news.
Shouldn't you introduce her first before that? See, this reckless, inconsiderate, selfish behavior. I've always struggled with this since I was little.
Here it is. We actually got engaged today.
What?
Wedding's next week.
What?
Damn, so loud.
Of course, because this is too sudden. But I haven't prepared anything yet, though. Me too. I also haven't met her parents yet, David.
Oh, I'm not inviting you two, so it's okay.
What?
You heard me. I'm not inviting you two. We're just going to invite people who we really want.
What? Hey, it's okay for not inviting me, but not Mom? Are you being serious right now? She raised us on her own. Plus, she's still taking care of you, right? Aren't you thankful? Can't believe that he's not going to invite Mom. She's the first person who he needs to invite. Ugh.
Sorry, but we decided on that. Hey, since Grace is shy, it is what it is, okay?
But still, hey, a wedding is also a place to thank people who have helped you, you know? I thought my mom was bummed by the whole situation, but she was looking at Grace. Grace, too, seemed awkward looking down, but was looking at her phone. She may be trying to hide it under the table, but it's obvious. I mean, if you two agree with that, then it's fine. What? Mom? You two are going to live together, right? No way you'll stay here with Mrs. Shy, right?
Of course not. I'm gonna move to her house from today, so I came to say goodbye, too.
Oh, you're going to leave? Yes, this is the best day of my life. I see. How sad. Oh, let's go eat dinner together someday. That'll probably be easier for Grace. Of course, she'll be nervous to be suddenly brought to someone's house like this. How nice of her to smile and say kind words to someone like them. However, Grace said something completely outrageous. No thanks, I hate something like that. What? I don't want anything to do with you guys. Also, this kind of thing is outdated, bothersome, and honestly so pointless. Wait, hold on. I thought she was shy. She's suddenly talking so much. I'm sorry, then may I have your address? Huh? Why do I need to tell you? I just said I don't want anything to do with you. What? I don't share personal info with others. The hell? Others? Is that about me?
Oh, God, quit asking her stuff. She doesn't trust people easily. She's scared that if she gives out her address, something might happen to her, okay?
Exactly. I'm scared, Davy. Of what?
It's okay, I got you. Hey, I'm an elite office worker. And if you want me to cut ties with my family, I will.
Really? Love you. What? Oh my, that's very sad. Is it just me, or she doesn't look genuinely sad? God, I don't know what she's thinking at all. I just came here because he told me if I do, we'll get wedding gift money. I'm bored, so I want to leave. Who asks directly for that? How inconsiderate. Grace, that's Paige, people think differently, and there are all kinds of folks out there. Yeah, I know that, but usually she'd yell, "Shut up," to put that person in place, but maybe she's plotting something.
Anyways, we're done as of today. I swear to protect Grace from now on.
Protect from what? Okay, do as you want. I won't say anything.
Okay, where's the money?
What money?
Really? The wedding gift?
Are you really asking a stranger that?
What?
I said, are you really trying to get money from a stranger? Oh, quit being ridiculous like that. So rude and disgraceful. Exactly.
Hey, I'm your son!
You said you'll cut ties because Miss Shy said so. That means you're a stranger now, so get out. Serves you right. Hey, you said we're going to get money if I came along.
But...
Whatever, let's go. I wasted my time.
Grace, hey, wait!
Bye-bye. Why are you still here? I'm calling the cops for trespassing if you don't leave.
Damn it! How dare you embarrass me like that? I'm done!
Saying that, he left, following his wife. Oh my, that felt so good. He's really going to cut ties. Is that okay? Yeah, no problem. Oh, guess what? I'm actually planning to buy a condo. What? Really? To help David become independent, I thought I needed to move out without him finding out, but looks like I don't need to worry about that anymore. So that's why you were able to stay calm when he suddenly said he's leaving. Yup, I was so happy that I was dancing to a samba rhythm inside. That's hilarious. So glad he left so easily. Okay, time to start preparing to move. I'll help you. To my surprise, her new place is actually the top floor of a very nice condo. Damn, she makes good money, as expected from her. Amazing. A month later. Lately, my mom and I have been getting calls from an unknown number. Well, we know exactly who it is, though. But since I'm shy, there's no way I'm going to answer that. Then, about a month after ignoring it, when my mom and I stepped outside to go shopping that day, someone called out to us.
Mom!
Mother-in-law! Huh? It was the two who said they didn't want anything to do with us.
Wow, what a coincidence to meet you here. I wanted to see you.
Yeah, right, liar. Hi, mother-in-law. Long time no see. How have you been? I mean, I knew they would come someday.
I was so surprised to see someone else living in our old house. When I asked the landlord, he told me you moved to a condo, but I was like, no way at first. But coming here, it's true. Plus, it's such a nice place. I didn't know that you were such an amazing person.
Sure you feel that way. Actually, right after we moved, the landlord contacted us saying David was looking for us. Since he didn't know we cut ties, he told David we moved to a condo. That's why our phone has been ringing non-stop.
Neither of you were answering the phone, so I got anxious.
You sure are rich to be able to move here. I knew she would say that.
Mom?
He then grabbed her shoulder as she was looking off into the distance. Then, with a puzzled look on her face, she said, "Who are you?"
What? Wait, what are you saying, Mom? It's David, your son.
Huh? Son? I don't have one. Oh, you're so weird. Mom, stop. Of course she'll react this way, idiot.
Come on, Mom, I'll apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm also so sorry. Seeing both of them bowing their heads at the same time, she smiled gently and said, "Put your head up, you two."
Mom?
I don't recall doing anything rude that would require an apology from strangers. There's no way that Mom is going to forgive that easily. I'm going shopping with my daughter now. Have a nice day.
Wait, we just want to live here together with you.
Where was that delicious manju shop again, Paige? She ignored them. I would love to talk to you. That shop is closed today, but there is a manju festival nearby. I also ignored them.
Mom, Paige, please listen to me.
Manju Festival? Oh, we have to go there. Can you stop a taxi? Sure.
Wait, I know you guys are pissed off, but please listen.
God, he's blocking us. We want to get along, so let's start communicating as a family from now. What a complete turnaround. Paige, hey, I told you not to talk to strangers. Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, we both changed for the better.
He's annoying, so why don't we listen? Oh, but the Manju Festival. Fine, say it in short.
I realized that I need parents, so that's why I went to the old house to apologize.
I realized that since David loved me when I was alone, I need to love his family too. Fake. So please, let us live here too.
It's gonna be mine anyways, so it's fine, right?
Huh? Did you hear that, Paige? Yeah, I did. There's something I'm curious about.
What are you curious about?
Why do you automatically think that this place is going to be yours?
Because I'm the oldest son?
Goodness, what's he saying? Is he crazy? There's no way that we're going to share this place with strangers.
God, forget about the whole cutting ties for now. Hey, you're still my mom, though.
Yeah, that is true, but you're not my son.
Oh, come on!
How many times do I need to tell you? Oh, jeez, or what? Are you saying that Paige gave birth to you?
What?
Pfft, Mom, you're so mean. This condo was bought under Paige's name, so it belongs to her.
What? Why?
Yes, this condo was bought under my name since I also live here. My mom paid most of it, though. We thought about putting it under her name from the start since it will eventually be hers. I honestly had enough of your freeloading. What? What is she talking about? Don't you work at a big company?
I do. I just didn't put in any money.
Yeah, not even a penny the whole time. Are you serious? You were also, under Mom's care, huh?
What's wrong with that?
He admitted. Under her care?
Yeah, I'm under her care. Did you not know that it's common sense these days? Aren't you too?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I was living with my mom while working for that very reason.
Idiot. Pfft, you really shouldn't say that. Look at your wife's face. There's an income limit to quality. If you're an elite worker at a big company, you should have far exceeded that long ago. But why are you still in it?
What do you mean?
You were lying to me all along. You're not even a full-time employee.
Crap, how do you know?
Everyone should know this. It's common knowledge. So him admitting being under Mom's care is admitting that he was lying. Huh. Looks like Miss Shy is not dumb as he is. That's why you kept on going to your house.
I had to because you won't shut up about giving you allowance. But now you know my mom has a lot of money.
Seriously? You told me that if I pretended to be nice, she'll forgive us and let us live here giving us allowance. Pretend? Crap. She was dumb too. But hey, even if he's not earning anything, you are, right? You're living in an apartment that costs $700 a month. Oh, the reason that I know is because I have all the secrets about Miss Shy.
Yeah, she earns a lot at the club she works at. Hey, I'll look for a job. So can I rely on your income for a while?
What? Stop lying. You plan to rely on her income from the start, huh?
Yep.
What a scum. So obvious. This isn't the end, though. There's more. Strange, isn't it? A shy person being the most popular. Isn't conversation skills important? About that. I was surprised to hear that you managed to get someone to rent an apartment to have an affair by threatening to tell his wife about you guys' relationship. How do you know? Never underestimate my powers. Yes, Miss Shy threatened a married man to rent a room for her. Other than that, I got to know some more interesting facts when I dug a little deeper.
You were cheating on me, Grace?
What? No! All I did was threaten him and... So, threatened, not affair. You've done something terrible. No, I want to cut ties with that guy too. For that to happen, let me live here.
Hey, then you're not working at the club? What the hell are you doing every day then?
Oh, I saw her living large with the money you'd been borrowing.
What?
How do you know that, too? I'm Paige.
You?
Securing a house is first now, David. That's not going to work.
You're right.
Wow.
Mom, please help us.
I told you that this place is Paige's, so she has the right to decide. Oh, sweet. Really?
Paige, I'll apologize for everything.
Hey, Paige, I'll be like your big sister. Ew, hell no. What do you want to do with me?
Let's have fun together.
Well, since I'm shy, I don't want to live with strangers.
What?
Oh, thank God, because I am too. So the answer will be no. Sorry. Why, please?
There's no way you guys are shy.
Excuse me? 60% of people here are shy. They just hide it to fit into society. Exactly.
No! Wait, then how about only me living here?
Are you going to abandon me?
Yes, I'm going to.
Scumbag! Dumb and Dumber started a ridiculous fight. Well then, shall we go to the Manji festival now? Yes. We then left them and headed to the Manji festival. By the time we came back, they were already gone. And it seems like the security guard kicked them out. In the end, they got divorced. David is now working part-time to pay off his debts. Grace's affair was exposed to her lover's wife, who demanded compensation and evicted her. So she's working a shady job to pay off her debts. Seems like both of them are working all day, living in fear of debt collectors. Serves them right. Oh, my mom and I are still living together. I'm home. Hey, I got an extra manju at the shop where I always go to. Really? Don't you always get extra stuff wherever you go? I greet loudly and even help sometimes, so they all probably remember me. I helped a new employee struggling with bagging items last time, actually. Oh, did you really? Yup, but communication is important. Sometimes it even brings benefits like this. I should talk or help people from now. Even if I'm shy, I want to value communication. Hey, if I do, maybe someone will give me pudding. Just kidding.
I'm Paige, 24 years old. After going to a college in a city, I returned to my hometown where I work at an old-fashioned inn. Since I like interacting with people, this job suits me and I enjoy working here. I like living in a country rather than a big city at a fast pace. Another reason I am here is that I have a fiancé whom my parents decided when we were children. Carl and I have known each other since we were kids. He is 2 years older than I, but we grew up together. Our parents used to say and tease, "You two are inseparable. You ought to get married when you grow up." So we were kind of engaged. Even when we were teenagers, we still liked each other and we were good company to each other. He is a bit corny, but he understands me best. While I was in college in a city, he waited for me. I never thought about anybody else for my future husband. Once we are stable with our jobs, we can get married. And that's our plan, and I can't complain. Paige, I asked Carl to look at this document and sign it before the end of the day. Sally is my coworker, a little older than me and 30 years old. She's been working here for many years, and she knows inside and out of this inn. She is nice and efficient with work, and very reliable. Oh, Carl said he was off to golf when I saw him in the morning. I thought he was off today. Carl is to be the successor of this inn. I'd like to help him out by his side, so I still have a lot to learn. But while I was in college, he got into golf and he is off to it whenever he gets the chance. Oh no, I missed him. He gets away often because he knows you can cover for him. Is he really a future manager? I'm sorry, I'll do it. It's not your fault. I'm going to talk to him later. She is right though. Lately, Carl's attitude isn't a very good one. He doesn't put his heart in it. It seems his mind is elsewhere. I'm a little worried if he could be a reliable manager. Well, that's one of the many of my worries. But today I have a big event. My best friend from college, Mariah, will visit me here for a few days. Hey, Paige! I haven't seen her for a few years and she looks different now. She used to be a quiet and reserved type, but now she looks older and wears flashy makeup. In other words, gaudy. I was amazed at the apparent change in her. We were low-key and rather introverted in college. We used to watch Netflix series or anime marathons and talk about our idols passionately all night long. Mariah, you have changed. Flashy, beautiful. I almost couldn't recognize you. Come on, Paige. I've been working in the city for a while now. I guess I came out of the shell compared to the college days. I've been busy with parties lately, but I made time for you today. Made time for me? She said she wanted to come to the countryside to relax. You haven't changed an inch. I thought you might have grown into a woman. You are the same plain country girl. What? What do you call simple, innocent, or in the city they might call you a cowgirl. Wow, she really changed. She wasn't like this before. Not at all. So this is the vintage inn where you work. It's rather shabby, old-fashioned B&B, isn't it? How can you stand it? But don't worry, I can stay here, assuming with a friend discount. She has been looking down on me nonstop, and how blatant she is. I was speechless seeing my best friend turn into someone completely different. Then, Carl just got back from his golf.
Hey, Paige! I had an awesome day.
Was a little drunk and in a perfect mood. He noticed Mariah, who was beside me. He stared at her for a moment.
Is she your friend?
Yeah, it's Mariah. She's my best friend from college. She just got here to visit.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Carl, Paige's fiancé. You're so beautiful. You look like somebody from Sex and the City.
Oh my God, he's drooling. But to my surprise, so is she. Hi, I'm Mariah. Nice to meet you too. I was really looking forward to meeting Paige's fiancé. Just like she told me, a gorgeous man. Paige is really lucky to have you. Hey, you two, what are you doing? Mariah's flirtatious manner and Carl's drooling emoji face made me mad. She said she would stay for a week, but now I have a bad feeling about it. The next morning, I left Mariah in the room and started working. I was planning to show her around the area, but suddenly I got busy with guests of a large group. I was looking forward to talking about old times with Mariah last night, but all she talked about was how popular she was, and she just bragged about city life. What a shame. We were very close and had lots of fun together. I wondered how people change so dramatically in a few years. Huh, Paige? Is something wrong? I couldn't help but tell Sally what was bothering me. I see. That happens sometimes after people experience different things. Especially when they are young. They can be influenced by others. But what can you do? You will meet many different people in the future. Yeah, she's probably right. She may have experienced a lot. That makes sense. Thank you for your advice. By the way, is Carl taking a day off again? I just saw him drive away in his car. What? I have some business to discuss with him since yesterday. He didn't tell me anything. Did he tell you? No, this isn't good. He leaves things around here to you and takes off whenever he feels like it. It's just not how I see it. Other employees see it too. I'm sorry. I'll make sure he'll be more consistent. Nobody's blaming you. You're doing good. Her words made me feel a little better, but Carl, he's not fit to be the successor. Later that day, I saw his car pull up to the parking lot and walked up to him. Hey, Carl, you said you were going to work, Before finishing my sentence, I saw a woman getting out of his car. I was stunned to find out it was Mariah. He took her hands and let her out of the car. What is she doing here? Carl said almost proudly.
Your best friend came down here from the city, and it would be rude for us to leave her alone, so I did my honor by showing her around a few spots.
Carl was really kind to do that for me. I feel like we got closely acquainted.
So, you two just took off without telling me anything and spent a whole day together? But somebody had to work here, and you said you were doing sightseeing by yourself, Mariah.
Of course she could, but she's your best friend. As your fiancé, it's only natural that I should entertain her and show her around.
It was annoying to watch him speak so gentlemanly, but I didn't say anything I wanted to say for Mariah's sake. Okay, thanks. You entertained her in place of me, taking a day off casually. And did you have fun, Mariah?
Yes, it was splendid. Carl said he could show me more tomorrow. I thought I would die of boredom in a place like this. He's saving my life.
Huh? Not only today, but also tomorrow? Does he think he can just slip away from his work like this? He's got some nerve. Carl, you can't keep doing this. Other employees know about this too. You should work properly as a successor. But he didn't listen to me or care at all, and they just spent the whole day going out again and again. I couldn't take it anymore. I have to talk with Mariah too. Look, Mariah, you know that Carl is my fiancé. Isn't it a little inappropriate to go out alone with your friend's fiancé day after day? Then she said,
Because Carl said he wanted to spend time with me. I know I'm sinning. It's my beauty that sinned against many men. But what can I do?
What is she thinking? Anyway, I'm going to marry Carl, and I don't want you two to go out alone. I thought I made it clear, but she didn't seem to take anything I said seriously.
Paige, you're pathetic. You are jealous, aren't you? But there's nothing we can do about this. I'm simply prettier than you. He said he preferred spending time with me than with you. Too bad.
Ink! This boyfriend snatcher. Now I had to talk with Carl too. Carl, what are you thinking? You have me, and you are going out with Mariah every day?
Be reasonable, Paige. She came all the way here alone. And do you expect her to go sightseeing by herself every day? Don't you feel bad for her? I'm taking her out because you're a workaholic. You can thank me a little.
Huh? He has work to do. He just keeps making excuses to get out of it. Thank him? What happened to these two? I didn't see them from that day on. There was no point in talking further. I didn't get sorry from them, and days passed by. The day before Mariah headed back, they called me out saying it was her last day.
I had such a fun time here. I thought it would be boring staying in the country, but it was a great week.
Really? Glad to hear that. We only spent one night together though. And why does Carl have to be here too? He puts on a big smile beside her. It cannot be normal as my fiancé. Then she started.
And we have something to tell you.
What, are you going to extend your stay? The word slipped out of my mouth.
No, it's not that. I did enough sightseeing. And thanks to you, I have met a man of fate.
What? What do you mean?
Carl and I are together now.
What? I was stunned by this announcement.
So that's the story. I'm breaking off our engagement.
Are you serious? We've been together for years and years, but it took only 1 week for him to change his heart? Is this really happening?
I'm sorry I took over your rich boyfriend.
Sorry, Paige. It turns out that Mariah was my woman of destiny. We'll make a great couple. I'm leaving with her tomorrow.
One after another, my mind couldn't keep up with this development. Up until a week ago, she was my best friend, and he was the future husband of mine I dearly loved. Now they are about to discard me like a piece of trash. What's happening to me? While I couldn't move or speak or anything, the two left me right there. I cried out alone that night. Carl, asshole! Mariah, you're a thief! A slut! A skank! Then my mother, who heard me crying, entered my room. Paige, what's going on? Why are you crying? Oh, Mom. And I told her the whole thing that just happened. Oh no, Carl did that to you? My mom was surprised at first, but she changed her tone. Well, maybe this is good. Yeah, it's good that happened. Why are you saying that? What's gotten into her? I had a feeling that you didn't like him before. He didn't work, was absorbed in golf, pushed you to do what he was supposed to do, and was arrogant. Those are just a few things you told me. You two were engaged just because his parents and we had known each other for years. But it's the 21st century. No need to be tied down by such an outdated idea.
She was right. I was fed up with this irresponsible actions and arrogant attitude lately. I calmed myself down to think clearly. I didn't like him as I used to, and we argued a lot lately. I was more caught up with the idea of engagement. Her words woke me up. I'm not in love with him anymore. This rather saved me from a messy breakup.
Still, stealing somebody's boyfriend is pretty brazen, and Carl turned out the type who was easily lured to the kind of woman after all. I can see their lives together won't be pretty.
You're right, Mom. The Hell Express with the two on board has just departed. Mom really made me realize how I felt about him. I wasn't sad at all anymore. Their future didn't look bright. Mom and I had a good laugh about it. A few months later, after we broke off the engagement, I rarely thought about the two. Then one day, Mariah showed up suddenly. She watched me in a uniform up and down and said, "Oh no, Paige, you're still working here? Carl will be the next owner and I'll be the owner's wife soon. And you still want to work for me?" She misunderstood the situation and didn't seem to know the key details. It's time for me to break the news to her. Oh, it's so much fun. What do you mean by the owner's wife? He won't inherit the business. Huh? What are you talking about? He will inherit this inn because he's the son of the current owner. Who is going to inherit, you're saying? You may not realize it, but it's our parents who are the business owners. So I'm the one who inherits. What? It can't be. He was going to marry me and take over some business aspects. I was going to support his work as a wife, but now that I have nothing to do with him, I'm the successor. But didn't you say Carl was the heir, a rich boy? Are you kidding? He's an heir? Well, in a way, he's the son of the farmer we do business with. So he is an heir of the farm, I guess. Poor Mariah. She didn't know any of this. And Carl didn't make it any clear to her either. Huh? A son of a farmer? You must be joking. And it was getting better. Hey, Carl, what's going on? You owe me an explanation. As she turned to him, he was slowly exiting. You lied to me! I got engaged with you and you hid this from me! Oh no, my deepest condolences. But I'm happy for you. You've met a man of fate, an heir of the farm. You'll live happily ever after. No way! The fate of a bad schemer. She deserves it. She was going to be an owner's wife at the inn, so she quit her job already. They broke up and made instant debt by canceling wedding, honeymoon cruise, etc. She looked for a job, but it was hard for a skillless person. She ended up working at another inn wearing a uniform. Carl didn't stop his flamboyant lifestyle using his parents' money. When his parents found that out, they cut the family ties and he was kicked out of the house. He tried to run from the collectors, but didn't make it. When he got caught, he was put on a suspicious ship and taken away. And I am studying hard every day to be a business owner of this inn. I'm relieved to hear that you would take over the inn. We were saying that Carl would surely ruin the business. That man never walked the walk. You are right. I wasn't sure if I would be qualified as a manager. Nonsense. Your mother is a good role model, and you are her blood. You will make a good, reliable manager. She even guides her husband quite well. I'm not sure if I could be like her. Don't worry about it. We'll back you up. Thank you. I'm Paige, 27 years old. I help out at the detective agency run by my brother's friend Kent. Kent, here's your coffee.
Thank you, Paige. You can take a lunch break now.
Oh, it's already past noon. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're such a competent hard worker, and you've been a great help in this office. I owe you.
Don't mention it. You were the one who helped me a lot in the first place. Now I'm doing well working in his office, but just a few years ago, I was having hard with my personal life. I was living with my then husband, Sam. With his work situation, we had to move near his parents' house. There, his mother, or my mother-in-law, was living alone. She doted on her son, and we didn't get along very well. It was obvious that in her mind, I had taken Sam away from her. Whenever I saw her on holiday, she always said something mean to me. I liked simple-line clothes, but she said they were gaudy. She made me cook every day and said my cooking was bad or tasteless. Sam loved her, of course, who listened to and gave him anything she could. She spoiled him too much. And he didn't listen to me or take anything I said about her seriously. How exactly did she spoil him? She would give him money or buy him iPads, etc. Still, I dealt with it, and when we lived far away from her, it was only occasional, such as Thanksgiving or Christmas, so I managed it. But when I learned that we had to move near her, I had a bad feeling about it. We rented an apartment, and I found a part-time job in our new environment. One day when I got home from work, "Hi, honey. Oh, you're here."
Paige, you're finally home. You are late.
Why is she here? What is she doing here? I didn't give her a copy of our apartment key, so it must be Sam. He must have made a copy and given it to her without telling me.
You are Sammy's wife. Where were you all day long? Aren't you having an affair?
She wanted to keep us apart badly, so she created a story in her head that I was having an affair. Like I told you many times, I am not having an affair. I have work to do. What are you doing in my kitchen?
I'm making dinner for Sammy.
Excuse me?
I don't want my son to eat your bad cooking.
Huh?
And do not eat anything I made.
What?
You're so stingy. Look at these cheap condiments you have here. So I had to buy a few things like mayo and ketchup and put a label with his name on it.
Huh?
Don't you dare use those condiments. They are for him.
So I checked inside the cupboard and fridge, and sure enough, Sam's personal condiments such as mayo, ketchup, barbecue sauce, and even an egg carton were lined up. Then, while she was cooking, she repeated the same story that I was having an affair, and I wasn't even allowed to cook my own food. So I made up some excuses to leave home. I had to get out of here. I ate out and headed home around the time Sam would be home. She was gone, so I took an opportunity to talk to him. You gave your mother a copy of our apartment key, didn't you?
Sure I did. She wanted it.
How could you do that to me?
Huh? Is it so strange?
It is strange. She can come into our apartment anytime she wants and cooks in the kitchen. I don't like this. Please have her return the key. When I finished, Sam looked very annoyed and said,
Like I said many times before, don't drag me into your in-law problems. I hate this. I'm going out.
What? Now? Where are you going at this hour?
That's not your concern.
And he left. The following day when I came home from work, she let herself in again. Ugh.
Hi, Paige. How are you?
There you are.
I'm here to make tomorrow's lunch for Sammy. I totally forgot about it yesterday and just made dinner and breakfast. But if he doesn't mind brown bagging, I can come over to make it every day.
You must be joking.
Also, when I stepped into your bedroom, I saw a plush bunny on your bed.
What? Did you come into my bedroom?
Throw it away. How old do you think you are? If it's still there tomorrow, I'll throw it in the trash.
Oh my, what rights is she talking about? Don't I have the right to whatever I want on my own bed? How come she can throw away the things she doesn't like? I needed to make my point clear since Sam was no help. Could you not enter my room? I know you are my mother-in-law, but I still don't think it's right for you to go into your son's wife's room and check her things.
Huh?
Also, please give me back your key to my apartment. I don't like you coming in here freely or cooking in the kitchen.
How dare you? Who do you think you are?
I said it firmly, so she became angry and said,
You are such a disgrace. Are you saying you can't listen to your mother-in-law? You completely lack common sense. I think you're hiding something and you don't want me to find it in your room.
What?
I know you are having an affair. You're such a slut. Leave my son alone.
I've been telling you this for a long time. I've never had an affair. Can you please leave? My frustration and anger reached a boiling point. I literally had to shove her out the door and put the chains inside. Later that day, before Sam came home, some acquaintance of mine called me and headed to my parents' house, which was an hour's drive away. It was Friday night, and Sam texted me. I went out for a drink and just got home now. Where are you? I simply replied, I'll be back Monday night. Then on Monday night, the minute I entered my apartment, I knew my mother-in-law was there. No, I hate this. I didn't feel like I was going into the living room for a minute. And right that moment...
Hey, Paige, you just got here? Where were you?
Sam just got home.
There you are, Paige. Where have you been? You were having an affair, I knew it.
No, I'm not having an affair for a million times.
Shut up! And you haven't done the laundry for days. At least do your housework properly. I was going to do Sammy's laundry today and found this in the hamper.
And when she showed as if it was a rag was a woman's underwear. Is
this your taste in underwear? It's so slutty. Sammy is a gentleman. He would never want to see this kind. This proves you are having an affair. Sammy, go ahead and divorce her already and make her pay for adultery.
As she finished what she wanted to say, she threw the underwear at me. Don't you mess with me! I didn't want anything to do with her, so I wasn't going to say this, but I changed my mind. Now it was my turn to clear the air.
And that's not all. You put the chains from inside when I stopped by yesterday so that I couldn't come in. I called Sammy and understood he was out, so I left, but you must have bought a man here while Sammy was out. The skimpy underwear in the hamper says a lot.
That's not mine.
What? What are you talking about? If it's not yours, whose?
Who that thing belongs to is someone Sam knows, I assume.
Huh?
Well...
Well, whose is it? The mother-in-law was finally beginning to understand the situation and stunned. Sam began to tremble by my side from the moment he laid his eyes on that underwear.
What's the matter, Sammy?
I stayed at my parents' house last night. I couldn't possibly put the chains from inside.
Huh? Then who are you saying was here yesterday?
It must be him and the owner of that undie. Then I threw some photos on the floor.
What are these photos?
The photos showed Sam flirting with a young, scantily clad girl. They were taken by Kent, who was a private detective and also my brother's friend.
How did you...
That skimpy thing must belong to her. And you brought her here yesterday? You went out night after night. What kind of wife wouldn't be suspicious? So I talked to a detective about this a while ago. Then on Friday, I got a call from a detective. He said he had proof, and that's why I stayed at my parents' house. And today, I just stopped by to give you this. I handed him an envelope with divorce papers inside.
What's going on? Sammy, are you having an affair?
Well...
Make me pay for adultery? That would be my line, wouldn't it? You accuse me of having an affair without evidence over and over again. It's your son who is having an affair.
Sammy, dear, can't you explain this to me?
All right. Because you and Paige didn't get along well and argued all the time, I was in the middle of it and fed up with it, so I needed to escape from it. There was no other way.
There was no other way but having an affair? Is that the right reason?
Well...
You said to me it's disgusting and dirty, remember? Look at your son. What do you say? She couldn't find a word to say but was just all sweaty. All those mean things she told me up until that point, now she had to live with that herself, which was fun to see. And Sam...
It's probably good to turn out this way. I don't ever want to get involved with in-law trouble. Sure, I'll pay for alimony or whatever.
Yes, I have no objection to you two split up. You can leave now.
Really? All right. I can't be responsible for the consequences, just so you know. Another piece of information from Kent gave me an idea of what would happen to these two. I left the divorce papers and left there. After I received the compensation from Sam and his mistress, I got a phone call from his mother. She seemed panicked and asked me for help. Before I could say anything, she kept talking nonstop with a trembling voice.
After you left, Sammy was really into the mistress. He said, she's the only one I love. He's completely dependent on her, and she turned to be a spender. Sammy was afraid of being dumped and poured his money into her. I live on the insurance money from my late husband, but Sammy asks me for money too often. I can't turn him down because I can't live without him, so my debt has been piling up. You were never like her. I finally come to the senses that you were a good wife for Sammy. Please come back to him. You're the only one who can open his eyes.
Kent told me that Sam's mistress was a spendthrift. It wasn't hard for me to guess how they ended up. I chuckled when she started crying. I just said, "Serves you right," and hung up the phone. A mutual friend of mine and Sam told me what happened to them. Sam gave all to his mistress and some more which he borrowed from a loan shark. When he couldn't keep up with the payments, shady collectors showed up at his work and caused a ruckus. Sam got fired then. He moved to the countryside where he got a job at a factory. He has to pay back the huge loan with high interest, so he is working from morning to late at night, exhausted. After Sam left the town, his mistress found a new man, but after a while, she was accused of marriage fraud. Sam's mother covered the compensation he was supposed to pay me, not only for Sam's share, but also for his mistress's. The inheritance money from her late husband was depleted. She got into debt, and her bank account was nearly bankrupt. She sold her property, but that didn't pay off all she owed. She ended up turning to a loan shark, just like her son. She now lives day to day. I guess she started it all. As for me, I moved back to my parents, working at Kent's office and having peaceful days. I was talking with Kent the other day.
Paige, you can go home now.
Oh, I didn't realize it was late. Time passes fast here. I like working here in your office.
What? You like?
Yes, I do.
Oh, me? Well, calm down, Mia. I like you, Paige.
What? Yes, it was sudden. I was stunned by a sudden confession. A few months later, we were an item. 3 years later, we got engaged, and the following year, we married and had a daughter. You would never know where you meet somebody of fate. I'm very, very happy now. I'm Paige, 27 years old. I'm married to Toby for 3 years, who is 3 years older than me. I work part-time 4 days a week at the local supermarket. What's the definition of a supermarket? It's what you might call more than a local market. It was a lot to learn at first, but now I've gotten used to it. I like my work, and the crew is nice too. Occasionally, some difficult customers give me a hard time. Evening hours are usually busy with the evening sale. The store is often packed with those looking for a big discount. One day, I was putting the discount stickers on some prepared foods. Then a woman in her 40s came up to me and,
I've got a question for you.
Yes?
Can't you put a 50% off sticker on this?
I get this a lot. They wander around the store until the evening sale starts. I saw her basket full of trays of raw fish, sashimi. Did she bring them from the seafood section? How many is she going to buy? But the evening sale hasn't started yet in the seafood section. We discount raw fish just before the closing time. I'm sorry, but those raw fish are not for discount yet. I tried to be friendly, but the customers started yelling at me.
Why? What's the difference between this hot food and that? I've been here for an hour. Put the sticker on already.
Does that mean these raw fish sashimi are in her basket for an hour? I'm afraid not. And you can't take food in your basket and put it on hold, ma'am. I was trying to be nice but firm, but she raised her voice.
What do you mean I put it on hold? I'll buy them all. What's the matter with you?
Oh dear. The store discounts to eliminate unsold items that go to waste. This completely defeats the purpose. I didn't know what to say to her.
Now tell me, what time does the sale start? I'll hang out till then, so tell me.
Is she going to keep these fresh fish until then? I'm sorry, ma'am. If you don't purchase them right now, could you put them back in the refrigerated section? Or they may go bad.
What are you talking about? They would take it if I put them back. I'm going to buy these at half price.
Oh no. What is she saying? I don't think I could talk to her. I don't understand what she's saying. But then, thank goodness, the manager probably heard us and came to the rescue. After the two argued for a while, the woman put the fish back on the shelf and left.
Give me a break. I won't come back here ever again. Hey you, the girl with bangs. Don't you ever forget.
Forget what? She's something, isn't she?
Well, she's a known troublemaker around here.
Is that so?
She would show up at other stores too around this time for a half-price hunting, and she buys only raw fish sashimi.
Maybe she's a crazy cat lady.
Just forget about it. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry about it.
Despite the manager's kind words, I was a bit exhausted from being yelled at by a stranger. I couldn't help but vent my frustration to Toby over dinner.
Really? Some customer, huh? You had a long day.
I know. They say the customer is always right, but I can't handle that type. She was really mean. Then Toby came up with a great idea to comfort me.
Your job can be draining. By the way, remember our anniversary's coming up? Forget about the crazy woman. Why don't we have a good time with some great food? How about some sushi, your favorite?
Oh, I love it. I was instantly transformed into a delighted being. Yay, of course, I can't wait. Toby really knows how to push the right buttons sometimes. So we planned to go to the restaurant he wanted to go to for some time, and the day of our wedding anniversary came. I was supposed to meet Toby at the restaurant after work. Maybe I should have dressed up a little more, but I didn't have time for it. And he said we could dress casually, so I guess this will do. I just touched up my makeup and hurried to the restaurant. He was waiting for me in front of it. He dressed casually too. But no matter how he dresses, he is so cute.
Hey Paige, how was your day? I said casual, but you wear a dress.
Well, it's an everyday dress, but it's our wedding anniversary, so I had to spruce myself up a little.
You look so pretty. I can fall for you all over again.
We then entered the restaurant. As we opened the door, I heard the loud welcome from inside.
Hi, welcome.
Standing behind the counter was an older man who looked like a chef, but he showed his smile only in the beginning. He stared at us up and down, then looked away and said nothing.
We have a reservation.
When Toby said this, the chef ignored that, so I said it too a little louder. Excuse me, we made a reservation. Finally, a woman showed up from the back.
You didn't have to shout. An amateur.
What? What's her problem? What's with amateur or pro? We are just customers.
You've never been here, right? People read our reviews and started to flow in, but they don't know how to eat sushi. So annoying.
Huh? I was speechless with her rude attitude.
You two look too young to make much money.
Excuse me? She too looked at us up and down as if she was judging us.
We are not at a cheap restaurant, you know. Will you be okay with that? Do you have money?
Oh, come on. We dress casually, but not shabby. Does she realize we are the customers here? I was thinking for a moment that maybe I met her somewhere before. Oh, no, it's her! She was an obsessive woman with a discount, yet she doesn't seem to recognize me at all. I whispered to Toby, Toby, it's the discount maniac from the other night. And this restaurant. I have a bad feeling about this. But Toby didn't seem to be surprised or mind.
Oh, really? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
He told me and talked to the woman.
I see. So you're saying we shouldn't be here because we are poor customers, and this is a high-end restaurant. I see. Okay.
Well, you didn't have to spell it out like that.
After hearing Toby's candid comment, she seemed to realize how she was treating us, and he was right to the point.
But today is our wedding anniversary. We heard a good reputation about you, and decided to go for a little extravaganza. We stopped by an ATM, and we have a backup credit card ready. I would like to treat my wife today.
I've noticed a hint of sarcasm in his words. Maybe he has some kind of plan. This can be fun.
All right. Chief, two at the counter, please.
Finally, we were shown to the counter. The chef took a glance at us and tilted his chin toward the end of the counter. That means we should sit down there, doesn't it? I hated his body language. Can't he speak? We finally sat at the counter, but the chef seemed to have no intention of asking us what we wanted. He was very friendly to the other customers, though. The difference in his attitude was clear. I was so irritated, so I spoke up and placed an order myself. Can I have some tuna? 2, please. He looked as if he was disgusted, saying,
Huh? Tuna? Ugh. You poor people don't know anything about how to eat sushi. You ought to start with whitefish, you little girl, and 2 pieces? Here, your food won't come in on the conveyor belt.
Don't I have a right to order what I want to eat and how many? And did he just call me little girl? I'm a 27-year-old woman. He's unbelievable. I love tuna. When I go to a sushi restaurant, I usually eat 10 pieces of tuna. And what is wrong with that? I nearly cried out at his nonsense, but then Toby, who was beside me, whispered in my ear.
Hang on a second, Paige.
So I swallowed my words and tried to calm myself down. He must have a plan. Calm down, Paige.
Here you go. Oh, you ordered 2, right?
He was laughing at me. But as I saw my food in front of me, I couldn't believe my eyes. They used large grain of rice, which was out of proportion to the fish. I thought this was a high-end restaurant, but the way he used a knife was obviously not one of those. I cut fish at my work in the seafood department. There are experienced fish handlers who teach me how to cut and filleting them. This was definitely not how sushi should be made. Not just this one, but all the fish I ordered was cut like sashimi. They weren't very fresh either. Shortly saying, it was bad. Oh no! What I ordered here was the discounted packed sashimi from my supermarket? I get it now. That woman was buying all the discounted fish to serve them at her restaurant. It's unbelievable.
You see? That's the story. They've been deceiving the customers with a straight face. The rumor I heard turned out to be true. They need to learn a lesson.
Okay, that was his plan. I love the plan. And we were going to teach this rude, arrogant, and fake man a lesson. When we were whispering each other planning it, the man glared at us and said,
Hey, you two over there! Are you here for chatting or eating?
All right, then I'll have tuna, veggie roll, and cucumber roll, please. He chuckled to hear my order.
Only the poor people who can't tell the difference would order vegetable rolls at a high-end sushi restaurant.
I didn't react at all to that comment and just ate the veggie rolls in front of me. Oh, delicious. This cucumber roll is the best. Is this the most popular dish here?
Huh? Are you kidding me? We serve sushi here. Cucumber roll is the best? You poor couple make me laugh!
This stupid man, he couldn't get enough of ridiculing and judging us. I'm drawing my sword. I said that because the tuna I ate was the price-cut sashimi pack from the supermarket, isn't it? Cucumber roll was much better than the less fresh, raw fish that wasn't even qualified for sushi.
What are you talking about? There's no way I would use those. We're an expensive sushi restaurant. You poor kids don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Then what is this? I took a good look at the piece of tuna. I knew it. When I cut fish, I tend to turn the knife too much at the end so the piece ends up a little thicker. This piece of tuna was exactly like that, thicker on one side. I knew this is a sashimi sold at the corner supermarket. Why do I know this? Because I'm the one who cut it. See here? This is my habit of using a knife. By the way, I've seen your server in the store. She always hangs around the discount section. The woman heard what I said and panicked.
It's you at the supermarket.
You're lying! You're hurting my business! Are you trying to smear us?
He wasn't going to admit it easily. Then why don't you open the fridge behind you and those plastic trays piled up in the trash? That half price off sticker looks very familiar to me.
Well, these are...
Other customers noticed this by now, and now it was Toby's turn.
Why don't you admit it already? You have quite a reputation for some pretty shady business. I heard many stories. By the way, here's my card.
Toby handed his business card to the chef with his title Editor-in-Chief, Gourmet Goers magazine on it. Yes, he is in fact an editor of a food magazine. He reports and writes about restaurants. Sometimes he reports as a secret shopper. He is a talented and popular writer. Occasionally, he encountered a bad seed like this one. Once he saw Toby's business card, the man became a totally different person, very humble.
Gourmet Goers magazine? And you're an editor? Oh, I wish you could have told us in the first place. Please forgive this mishap. If we had known, we could have provided you with the best service. Please come over here in the center, to the chef's counter. Let me start over.
It's too late now. I was stunned by the sudden change in his attitude.
As my wife pointed out, I see you use different ingredients between the VIPs and the first-time customers. Aside from that, pre-packaged sashimi from a supermarket, which is about to expire? This doesn't look good. What do you consider customers? I'm going to report this to the authorities.
And Toby put on a big smile on his face. I know him. He's mad.
Please don't do that! It was a misunderstanding! Please forgive me!
Eek! I'm sorry!
After watching the whole thing, other customers began to head to the door one by one, shouting out, "I'm going to sue you," or "I'm going to tell this to everyone I know." Everyone seemed stunned and complained. It was a matter of time after all. We followed the others and left. Later, the restaurant was exposed for its shady operation and received a mass bashing. Naturally, no one neared the restaurant and soon it went out of business. The chef and the server were secretly a couple and they planned how to do the business together. They were arrested and spent some time in jail. After they had done their time, they tried to find work to repay the debt, but the scandal spread too far for them to be hired, and the debt didn't help, eventually ended up homeless. What goes around comes around. As for us...
I'm sorry, Paige. I took you to a bad restaurant, and you had to have a terrible time there.
Don't worry about it. Since you took me to different restaurants, I learned a lot.
How would you feel about starting over in an Italian restaurant?
Yay! I would love it. We haven't been to an Italian for a while. You're not going to trick me this time, are you?
Well, actually, the owner's from Sicily, and the business looks like it has mafia ties.
Oh, I see. But it's your work. I'm going.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next?
Stay tuned for more!